Hi everybody, thanks for joining me. This is Connie. I'm going to be coming on today to share with you the final project project process for this tag. I had done the paper piecing and I will try to link that video to this. Anyway, this is going to be the final project. It's going to be just a couple of pieces are different, but it's going to be the same basic theme. So let me get that out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Some of my pieces in here. And I'll share with you the dies I'm using also. First of all, the tag though, if you didn't get the process video for the paper piece, it is from Design Space. It is item number M as in Mary 32643, and I will try to remember to put that in the description box. The outside white layer is cut at 3.698 wide and 6 inches high, and then this piece is an internal offset. It is cut at 3.531 wide by 5.833 high. What was I gonna say? This white piece is cut, I don't know if this is 110 or 120 pound cardstock. It's Nina cardstock. So just to give you an idea, first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and get this glued down. And I apologize, I didn't mean to just bump the camera. I've got a bad habit of that lately. So sorry. Get my glue going here. When I'm making or doing larger pieces such as this, I don't use art glitter glue. I use usually some kind of beacon glue. I have not tried the I don't know what it's called. I haven't tried that. I have reptile glue, and someone suggested that. I like it. I have not tried it for larger pieces. I do know that the beacon glue, excuse my reach, does not warp paper. It's got acetone in it instead of water, and I haven't looked at the reptile glue to see once if it's water-based. So I've never had any beacon glue warp my paper. Art glitter glue, yes, I have had problems with that. So, okay, I have some glitter pieces, and I'll show you the dies. Icicle and like a little snowbank hill. For the snowbank, excuse my dies, they're the packages. I've had them a long time. It's the stitched hillside borders from Fawn, and it's item number L, F as in Frank, 772. I am blind. Really believe that. For the icicle, I have this set of, I'm gonna try to show you here. I'm sure there's a glare from the light, so sorry. Set of 3 icicles. There's the real small one, and then there's one that's about this wide, and then the long one. It's from KSCrafts. It's a slimline dies, and yeah, it's slimline icicle. So anyway, that's what I use for that. And then for the greenery, again, excuse my reach, there's these couple pieces, and make sure I get the right sides here. This is cut from a Tim Holtz die. It's the Thinlits, and it's Holiday Greens Mini, because he's got 2 different sizes, and then there's less pieces in the big one, because I have that too. But the item number is 661597. So those are the 3 dies I used. But I'm going to go ahead and get my icicle on. I don't want to put my hill on yet. I got the greens go behind that, so and I get my tweezers for this, and I'm using my beacon for this, even though it's some, you know, finer points and stuff, it all still works. And it's very strong, so for glitter paper, it really works nice. Although the art glitter glue holds pretty good on this too, so can't complain at there at all. Okay, now this I don't put way up to the top. I just put it because it's going to have a bow and stuff that's going to cover it, so I kind of put it up here. It's going to hang off just a little bit, but it's good. Okay, and then I'm going to pop this on. Oh yeah, I did cut this too short. Let's see, how tall is this? I thought in my garbage I could find it here. Yeah, I do. I don't know how I measured this piece, but anyway. Let's see. No, it's going to be on this side and it's going to show terribly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is glue these two together here. I could always make something work. And then I'll just cut it off with the paper trimmer at the bottom so it's even. Here, sorry, I'm kind of off camera there. It's not the end of the world, it's a Christmas tag, right? It's my family will probably go in the trash, but who knows? Well, I can't even cut straight with the paper trimmer. It is what it is. Let's see. Let's try the scissors. That's a little better. Okay, now I gotta figure out where I'm trimming it off here. If you didn't believe I was blind before, I hope you do now, right? I'm not kidding. Bottom's still bugging me. It's still just a hair off. All right. Okay, the reason I wanted to just place that down at the bottom is kind of get an idea of where I want my greenery. Before I do that though, I'm gonna just gonna take a pen and kind of curl it a little bit. See that I just kind of, normally I would probably wet it. I'm not going to do that today. It may or may not stay, but it's not that big a deal. See, a little piece didn't come out here. Okay. Some days things work out, some days they don't. I tell you, it's been, you know, that kind of. Sorry, this is gonna bug me. I gotta spritz this at a little bit of, excuse my reach, water. I have, oh, it's gonna make a crash. I know it is. I gotta shake this. It just bugs me when I don't. There. Okay. Oh, I forgot got one here. I think I can get that wet enough. Just I'm sure you probably can't see very well the green on the black. There, it's probably better for you to see. Just kind of want to give it a little bit of shape here. For some reason I can't leave greens flat. They've got to be shaped. And you might want to do this because I need to let it dry a little bit, so we'll work at the top, and then I don't want to get the heat gun out or anything, and it just takes the slightest little bit to dry them. If you don't, you're going to have the color on the tag. So I'll leave this alone a moment. Okay, I'm going to put my hole in, and I like to measure about where I'm at for the middle. So it's approximately 3 3/4. So 1, 2, right in here, about 1 7/8. I'm just using my crocodile or big bite, whatever you want to call it, and it's on the largest hole punch. And I don't want to set it down because I'll bump the camera really bad. Okay, so we're there. Also, while I'm waiting for that to dry a bit, I did pop this up on foam tape, my little paper piece. My bow, I am going to, while I'm waiting here, I have I think this is about a 20mm flower, a rose, it's mulberry rose from Really Reasonable Ribbon, and that's where the ribbon will be from my top of my tag, that green with the gold trim on the side. Excuse me. I use Beacon Fabri-Tac, or this is Fabric-Fix, either one. To apply these, just lace, mulberry paper, fabric, it just really holds it much better. So just to kind of give you an idea there. Very strong glue. Okay, and so while we're waiting again, I'm going to put my ribbon in. Any length of ribbon. This is about, let's see, just kind of measuring backwards, of course. It's about 17 inches. It's just a hair shorter what I would probably use, but it was the end of the piece I had in my stash, so that's what I'm going with. And to beat this through a bit. My fingers are a bit full of glue, as I've been working on some projects and forgot to wash them. Okay, that's in. We can also see, as I said, you're going to put the bow on and it's going to cover up basically the top, so you're good with that. So I'm going to put that on, and my glue bottle cleaned off. That's the one thing about Beacon I wish they would fix, is the fact that it oozes out, but I believe it's because of the acetone. It's like a gas, so I don't really think there's a way for them to fix it, so to speak. Just kind of try to get this. And what I do is I go in between, you can't see it, the loops, and press down. So they, I'm going to use a pen over here. That glitter paper is just kind of throwing things off. Okay. And then I have a snowflake and a little flat back cartouche. It's a covered button to put on it. These are from AliExpress. They are 3 inches. They're the glittered snowflakes. They're plastic with glitter on. I don't know where I got them. I am very, very sorry. I have no idea. I want to get this on though, because this will go behind the bear and everything. So I'm just using some glue to put that on. Now the other one had a light gray, like a plaid or a check. I don't know what you want to call it. I think it was you'd say a gingham. There you go. And I'm just doing a little bit different piece on here. This is just going to go up. This one of the points, it doesn't have to be that one specifically, obviously, but it's just going to go up into the loop here a little bit, and it's going to go off the paper or off of the tag. So I just struggle getting this to stay. Sometimes it takes a bit to dry on that. On the glitter paper. Okay. And I also just use beacon on this. You can use hot glue. I don't use hot glue, so you guys can laugh at me. Just about burned the house down one time trying to use it, so I don't have a love affair of hot glue guns anymore at all. Okay. Some of my pieces, yeah, they do go off, so we're good. And tape runners like ATG guns, and not a fan of them. So yeah, we'll just stick with what works for me. Okay, just about done here. What I'm gonna do is put these on. These are not real dry, but they'll work. I don't glue a lot down here on these anyway. I just kind of spot glue in places. This is not glued down yet, by the way. This just kind of gives me an idea of where I want to put this. And okay, and it's okay that it's sticking up. I do want that, so just kind of so you're aware of that. And then put this little snowbank down. And with this file, I believe there were some greens, some greenery. I don't remember exactly, and I don't have it in front of me. So you could always use that or any kind of greens you have, or certainly leave it off. No big deal. And then I don't put this other greenery piece, this little spot on. And this is actually, if you have a Martha Stewart punch, it's the same as that. But I think she's got one that's quite old, but yeah. So I'm going to put my little guy on there. Popping the pieces up gives it so much dimension, so it's not something you have to do. It's truly a personal preference. Some people think, you know, I go to a lot of work and it probably get thrown in the garbage, but not always, and it's fun to do. So that's what it's my relaxation. So that's why I do it. Put that on. I do have one more thing to show you at the end. The way I'm gifting these, I think I'm going to make another one. I will show you here in a moment. I just stick this, since I can lift that up, I just stick it under the candy cane there. You can put 2 if you want. It's however you want. And the last thing I do put on, I have a little sticker here from the paper pack. You don't have to put it on. You could use a stamp. You could just leave this plain. But since we're working on glitter paper, I am going to add some more glue. I think I might have taken this off even, so this is not the same sticker as I put on the other one, in case you happen to catch that. It's just what I could find that works. So there you have, excuse me, I want to put the lid on the glue. There you have the finished tag. I'm going to move this out of the way a minute and some of my other junk, and I'm going to raise the camera so hopefully you don't get too motion sick from that. This is, might be hard to show you on here, I apologize. If I get it, zoom out, I'll put it sideways. This is what I'm gifting my tags in. Just zoom out a little bit more. I don't know if you can see, there are little metal pieces, little corner pieces are flat. They're glued on down there. And then when I'll open it a moment, it's actually ties. This is the inside, it's all open. It's just a little box. I'll show you the sides and stuff, and it's got all the tags in it. I'll put this one back in there. Several tags that I had made. And then this is the side, and then it just, I'll show you, it's tied. I haven't finished the top yet. Just in case you're wondering, I have to tie this way. I have to fix that. It just wants to pull. I'm gonna have to, I think, oh, I know, I need to glue the ribbon all the way to the edge. So I'm not gonna tie it, but you tie it in a bow. It's very pretty. I couldn't figure out what was going on there, so, and then it keeps it shut. But once I get it finished, I will finish it, because it's gonna take a lot to do the, or a while, I shouldn't say a lot, but take a while to do some poinsettias I want to do and figure out what I'm going to put on the top. But it makes a nice little box, you know, and then if you had some special ornaments or something you wanted to put in there, you could do that, or anything. So a lot of fun, very easy to make. Just basically looks like a book, but it's a covered box. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you all have a great day. Take care.